Back to the grind with the only free MMA channel that fucking matters, full-time MMA. And it's not as bad as it looks, guys. It's not as bad as it looks. Yes, Khabib Nurmagomedov did turn down the UFC's first offer to fight Tony Ferguson in 2017. But he still is accepting the offer at the next available date. Here was the question. This was a website, it's like RT.com. Somebody did a really nice interview with Khabib, a lot of details. He talks about a lot of things. And this is what they had to say. Talking about a possible next fight date, you hinted November 4th on social media, which is when UFC 217 takes place in New York. Is this a date you agreed to with the UFC, or is it just the date you want to fight? That's the date I asked the UFC for, Khabib says. They first offered me a fight on October 7th, but I couldn't accept it. I want to prepare well, and I don't want to put my body at risk. I don't want to make the same mistake and push my body. I had to take care of my health, something I've been doing for the last 4 months, and now I need at least 100 days of hard work to get me back in fighting shape. There was a lot more on this interview, but that is the part I am interested in for this video. So, it is true Khabib Nurmagomedov turned down the October 7th fight versus Tony Ferguson, but he still wants to fight Tony Ferguson. He just has to be on Khabib's time, when Khabib's ready, because you know Khabib fights like once a year, twice when we're lucky. You'll never see Khabib fight 3 times a year, and I wonder if he has in his entire career. He probably has on like one outlier a year, but Khabib Nurmagomedov is not the most active lightweight in the world currently. Definitely not, but this whole lightweight division is a little stagnant. So, Khabib, he says on October 7th, what it would be 3 months from now, he wouldn't be ready because he has to have his body ready. And if you're new to MMA, new to Khabib Nurmagomedov observes the holiday Ramadan, where he like doesn't eat for some amount of time. I don't know all the specific details about it, cause it's not my religion, so I don't know much about it. I'm not well studied, and I also don't know the Buddhist stuff. I don't know none of that stuff. Sorry, eat a dick, and if you expected me to. So Khabib, he's out. He had to pull out of his last fight last year because eating tiramisu, got sick, couldn't make the weight. Someone's gonna say, why do you keep saying tiramisu? Bitch, because there's a video. What the fuck do you mean? And they're trying to do, the video is getting harder and harder to find because for some reason the video is getting taken down off of people's channels. But you can still find the video of him saying, oh, before we fight, we eat tiramisu. It's tradition. And then he takes a spoon, he dips it in his plate, and puts it in his fucking mouth. So you can say all you want, oh, it's camera tricks to make it look like he was eating tiramisu. Why would they do that? Why would they? He missed weight. Come on, kid. I mean, yes, just because you see it, you don't have to believe it, but you can believe it. Do I know 100% he ate tiramisu? No, but I'm at about 90% sure. And you know what proof I have to lead me to believe he fucking ate some tiramisu? He missed weight, you jackass! Fuck you mean, dude? So, Khabib Nurmagomedov, he says it's tradition that they eat tiramisu, so he better work his ass off so he can get underweight, about 2 pounds. So when he eats that tiramisu, he's still good on fight night, on weigh-in day, because that would be so corny if he missed the weight again. He'd probably have to move up to welterweight, and then he probably wouldn't look the same. I am a Khabib fan. I am looking forward to this fight. I'm just kind of can't put my eggs in the basket because this was like one of the biggest fights last year and it got taken away. It's just hard for me to get my hopes. What do they say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So I can't, after he done did that shit and built up this huge fight and then had to pull out due to eating tiramisu, I just can't get pumped until the fight comes. I'm sure the week before the fight I'm going to be pumped, but I'm not too pumped about it right now just because of what had played out in the last fight. With that being said, this video is already getting too long. Khabib Nurmagomedov did turn down the first offer on October 7th, but he said he will fight at Madison Square Garden, which is where he was supposed to fight last year when he had to pull out for eating tiramisu, or for missing weight and all of that stuff, wherever he missed weight because something happened with his body and he was dehydrated. I don't know. In my opinion, it's because dude was eating tiramisu like the tradition says, like they do. But hey, I could be wrong, and I don't care if I'm wrong. So if you want to come in the comments and hate and say, stop saying the word tiramisu, like it's fucking Voldemort or something, feel free. But I'm not going to quit saying it until he comes out here and makes weight again. So it is what it is. Let the haters know what the fuck you thinking about in the comments, dude. And the next video probably ain't going to be up for a while after this one because I got to upload this long-ass Q&A I just answered. and it is about 1 hour long, so it's gonna take about 3 to 4 hours to upload. So it'll be up in a few hours, but fuck with your boy, dude. I'm out. So Oscar's mom invited me over for some MMA and chill. I took her up on her offer. I get over there, I pull up UFC Fight Pass, I sign in, she goes to the bathroom, and then out of nowhere she busts out of the bathroom like a fucking superhero and screams, "Super pussy!" And I looked at Oscar's mom and I said, I'll have the soup.